Hey, good morning Instagram, good morning YouTube, good morning Twitter. How's everybody feeling today? It is 21st. I feel like my voice sounds fucking quiet. Should be irritating me. Hopefully that's better. I'm not too sure if that did help or not. Well, we definitely got our breakout. Now, do I want to enter this player or not? That's the big question. I was considering entering that sell position, but at this moment, no. Yo, Space Joe, can you hear me, bro? Hello, hello, hello. It's kind of weird to see that CAD is putting in this type of effect on the market. No. I didn't catch it. Nah, it moved too quick, bro. It moved too quick. I would have to catch an impulsive entry on that, and at the end of the day, I just haven't been doing too much impulsive entries lately. Impulsive entries for me, I've just been chilling on. I haven't been doing too much of them recently. Nah, but yeah, I didn't catch this move. I anticipated this to happen at some point, but at the end of the day, then it didn't work out as much good as I planned it to go. You know, I went to close below this area, which it did. We did have a candle close below this area, but the problem was we couldn't continue down, you know? So I'd like to see how this goes. This candle might keep pushing down, but obviously there's a lot of volume in the markets right now. So we'll see how this goes right now. At the moment, I'm just staying out of the sales, to be honest. My stop loss would have had to been too big. It was just way too big of a stop loss for me to try and enter the position. Yeah, stop loss would be way too big, way too big. Not that that's a problem. It's just like as long as my take profit makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If there's a take profit that makes sense and the take profit's close, then yeah, we'll take the position. But don't seem too logical. Or I consider something. I consider taking a play here, but at this point, guys, we're just being very, very patient, man. That's my plan right now, being patient, wait for a play to form, and then we'll take that position. Yeah, folks, I mean, I'm basically looking for sell positions here, but let's see. How about checking 5 minutes to use that as stop loss? That definitely is correct. It's just 5 minute candles be so weak, bro. There's a certain point that for me, I just don't feel comfortable doing that because, for instance, if I was to, I'll have a stop loss above this. Even this 5 minute candle, there's a good chance that within this, since we do have a liquidity wick that's pushed up so high, there's a good chance it could end up hitting that as well. So, I don't know. I think for me as of right now, I'm just gonna stay out of it. You're not wrong though. The 5 minute you could have tighter stop losses, aggressive stop losses, but it's just not worth it for me. Like even if you were to sell right here and you put your stop loss above this, you would have still got stopped out by this candle here. And the only reason why you couldn't enter on this plate, not that you couldn't, I mean you can, but like you just have to, like, in the moment with no candles printing above this or before this, you have no range wick on this bearish candle, and it didn't even close below any of these supports. Okay, so if this had like closed below some type of support, you know, stops loss above this, you know, it would have been profitable as fuck, very profitable position. But the only time that I realistically would have entered would have been whenever it broke these lows, right? So it broke these lows. I would have had to enter on a 5 minute candle like this one, right? So I would have entered on this one. My stops would have been relatively above this. And unfortunately, we had a candle here that just would have took us completely out. There's sometimes I feel like, you know, if I didn't catch the move when it was going, so it's just I gotta just let that be. And even if I did have, like, I hopped on early enough to catch this move, still would have had to have entered impulsively and took profit relatively quickly because we did have this candle push up quite aggressive, quite fast too. Yeah, I'm curious to see if this will form a support. All right, guys. So Space Joe, I don't know if you can hear me, but as of right now, I can see that you are the only person watching. Not that you're the only person watching. There might be other people watching, but as far as right now, I can't tell who's watching. All I can see is who's commenting. So as of right now, with Space Joe being here, my boy, I can see that this daily now is starting to get close and tapping into this daily support. Something we could start anticipating is, buy positions. We could start anticipating buy positions because they could respect this very highly, and then if it respects it, we could start noticing that on the lower time frames. Quote unquote 30-minute, 15-minute, it's looking decent right here as we speak. We're already starting to get a little bit of a support being formed. Maybe take this position up. It's very, very risky though, because obviously our 4-hour daily is all bearish. Trend is relatively bearish for sure, but I might be taking that chance here at the close of this 30-minute candle to go ahead and take up on that buy position. Potentially, super. It all depends, All depends on how this candle closes. I'll definitely take a look, but paying attention to this daily candle. Yes, we are breaking below. We could keep breaking below, but we're also nearing a support strong zone that could get rejected. So we might be able to catch buy positions if it allows us to. We also got this hourly closing. It's very important to pay attention to this hourly as well. This hourly is very important. And this is what I'm talking about, right? So let's hold on. So that's like the most ideal spot for it to close, right? A 45 pip stop loss really isn't that bad. If the hourly closes, I might even enter on the hourly, right? For a sell, right? But that's only if it closed below, right? So now it's starting to trade above the support. So at this point, obviously you wouldn't want to do that. But my point, what I was trying to get at is this. If your stop loss is going to be about, obviously, so that's 43 pips if you're right on the dot. But you want to consider spreads, so I like to go a little bit higher than that. So I would go about maybe, 47 pips, right? 47, 45 pips is fine. So 45 pips, you're going to be your stop loss. There has to be a realistic first take profit. That's either going to be at 1925 right here, down here, or it's going to be this filling this wick, right? Can we get 46 pips, right? Let's see. Easily. So there's 500 pips within just this wick. The next more realistic take profit here is going to be 57 pips. So if it did close right here, hypothetically, we do got a good chance of making that happen. This is a kind of a delicate spot right now. This is a delicate spot. And the reason why I say it's delicate is because we got, if the 30-minute close is bearish, that's honestly a little bit more preferable. Because when the 30 minutes closing bullish and we got our hourly closing bearish like this, makes it tough to want to buy. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. But yeah, basically no, yeah, for sure, bro. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro. But yeah, it's a delicate spot right now, bro. Real delicate. I can't lie. Trading today is going to be quite interesting. Yeah, this is gonna be tough, bro. This is tough. All right, so this is the hourly candle. Just to explain what I'm doing, this is the hourly candle here, this hourly candle here. I was looking at this because obviously if we can close, maybe there's a sell position, but I want to see if the take profit makes sense here. So I marked out the hourly wick to retest that zone, but I want to make sure it does make sense here on the 30. So it is that candle right there. Just taking a look at the you see this don't make sense. I have a 49 pip stop loss, 46 stop loss, and a 37 pip take profit. That don't make sense. That's a backwards R to R. That's literally how you not become a profitable trader. Because even if I do hit this full take profit, dude, like I was risking, like, yeah, it just don't make sense. Don't make sense at all. Yeah, we're just gonna stay away from that. 1925, even 22 doesn't even make sense. Yeah, it don't make sense. Yeah, that's the best thing you can do, bro, for observing, for real. We got volume coming into the markets here very, very soon. Just trying to get an idea if maybe we want to start pushing up now. We're at a 4-hour support. And we're at a daily low. And our 4 hours is about to be closing here soon. You know, looking at this, if the 4-hour closes above the support, honestly, yeah, buy positions look better at that point. We got 12 minutes, and honestly, I'm going to keep it on the 4-hour candles because the 4-hour candles are going to give us a better idea. If we start closing below, we'll probably remain bearish for the time being. Look to wait to maybe get a sell retracement play because obviously prices already pushed quite a bit down. But so far, though, these buy positions are looking not too bad, though, because we do got this 4-hour that potentially may trade back within the range. There he is. That's my boy Golden, man. What's cracking, bro? Yo, Golden, man. Very interesting day today, bro. Very strange, bro, to be honest. So, Golden, hey, bro, my idea here, bro, is it's kind of wishy-washy, to be honest. There's like part of me thinks about sales, part of me wants to go with buys. You know, I got thinking about sales relatively because our 4-hour just offhand is bearish, our daily is bearish. But the thing I gotta start taking into consideration is that the dailies are gonna be hitting daily lows near support. Obviously, could start rejecting. And the next thing is golden. We also have on the 4 hour, we're also right at support on the 4 hour time frame. I started thinking in my head, if this 4 hour within 10 minutes closes above this range and starts trading within the range, and we close above in that, taking a buy position on gold on the 30-minute candle would make sense, because we could potentially respect this 4 hour support and start trading above and in that direction. Selling right now, I just don't know, is the best idea, to be honest. It's like the overall bias, but at the end of the day, it's getting so close to supports that I'm like, is it gonna start flipping? So I don't know. Give me some of your analysis too, bro. I'd like to hear what you gotta say. So a little quiet on today's Discord. Hey, what's cracking, Gabriel? What's good, bro? What's good? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I can't lie, guys. Really delicate situation we're dealing with on gold here. Our 30-minute has now flipped to be bearish, so still leaning more towards the sales, obviously. Overall bias, I would have to say would be sales, but I'm just being consciously aware that the fact that the dailies in the 4 hours nearing support, and we could potentially flip. And right now, our lower time frames could be giving us that confirmation, and the lower time frames could be telling us that right now as we speak, with this 30-minute candle flipping bullish. Right here is what I'm talking about. We're near support. Obviously, we're trading below the support, so obviously it's looking more to be still trending bearish. Trying to keep my mind open though to the fact that our daily though is reaching it as well, a daily low. This daily low could hold very strong, or it could break through. At the end of the day, it is daily candle, so I would imagine it's gonna hold pretty strong. So if it's gonna hold strong, we just gotta be careful. Just gotta be delicate with the positions we take today. So I'm really kind of in a pickle right now, guys. I can't lie, I'm in a pickle. Trying to figure out what would be the best move. My original analysis this is analysis from London session. London session, if you would have took this sell below 1936, obviously it would have been very, very profitable. But this is a London session. This is not as of right now. We've now traded in a new type of range. We're dealing with a whole nother type of range right now. Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Let me take a look. Currently, I'm in GJ impulsive entry, clean range to the upside. Yeah, you're right about that. We have some clean range right here. I would imagine if you took an impulsive entry, most likely it had to be somewhere, maybe when this candle broke the highs here, you took the impulsive entry to the top side. That looks nice though, Gabriel. Hey, more power to you, my guy. Hopefully that trade does hit your 1-to-1 or whatever your risk to reward is, and hope you get that bag, bro. That's great though to hear, bro. For real. Good shit. Yeah, well, 4 minutes left, guys. It's kind of interesting right now. I feel like since we're kind of near this, this is risky. I'm not gonna lie. If I do take this play, it's very risky, right? This could be the first loss of the week potentially if I do take this play. I'm gonna look to manage it very well. I'm gonna look to try and close and risk manage perfectly. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of liking the fact in the bias that this is started to near a support. We could start flipping. It's kind of what I'm anticipating at this moment. Obviously, our 4 hour and daily is very bearish. This is what kind of kills my bias with that, because I just don't. If my daily's bearish and my 4 hour is bearish, generally I'm trying to trade with the trend. I'm trying to look on the lower time frames and wait for the confirmation I can get that I could trade with the trend and get a sell position. But I can't lie, since the 4 hour is so close to this support, daily's close to the support. I don't know. Something's telling me. Excuse me. Something's telling me that I should just get into a buy position. Something's telling me I need to get into the buy position here on the 30-minute chart. To be honest. So I'm gonna look at the 4 hour though, because really gonna. I would like it to close above. I like it to trade above in this level and close like that, because if that can happen, I feel a little bit more confident with the buy position. But I'm gonna check out the buy position first, because my most realistic take profit could be the top of this resistance. That's the most realistic first take profit. I don't want to do something right here. I think it might be a little too tight, but the very tip top of this resistance will be just fine. If my stop loss is much bigger than that, I'm not entering. I'm not entering at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, bro. If it closes back within this range, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It could easily, because it's so close to daily support, bro. It could start flipping up on us. I really like your input there, Gabriel. Very, very, very intelligent right there. That's exactly what the hell I'm talking about. 100% what you just said right there, Gabriel. Because like I said, this closes even maybe even above this, because it's still trading within the range, because technically this is a low that's been created, you know? But if it closes even above right here, that's even better. That's still trading within the range. We have a 30-minute candle that is flipping on this bullish. It could give us a great sign that we're trading bullish, you know? And daily is reaching daily lows. You know, it's a very, very strong zone. So it's a delicate trading session today. Very, very delicate. And the first take profit here is like barely hitting 1-to-1. That's why I don't know if I like this so much. It's kind of tough. To be honest, this is really tough. Because right now, it's like the second it goes up any higher, it's like, oof, I don't know. Because it's looking kind of rough. That would be risky, right? So with the 15-minute chart could be so risky, honestly. I like how we can do it. We could enter on the 15-minute, but I'm not gonna put my stop loss right below this 15. Honestly, it could get bound to get tapped so quick. So if there is anybody that wants to take the same position as me that or has that willing, obviously, let's keep in mind, guys, with risk only 3% a day, or 1.5%, 1% each position is even better. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say here is 30-minute candle closing, beautiful. We got a huge wick though that could potentially get tapped. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out to 15 minutes so I can have a tighter stop loss, but I am gonna start going a little bit below, you know, a good amount below. To be honest, I at least want to give myself a chance within the position. And I think if we can go like about 30 pips is just fine. We will see. I'm gonna enter on the buy, honestly. I'm gonna take that risk. Depending on what happens here, we will see. Volume is gonna be in the markets here, so we just gotta be prepared really. 15-minute candles start closing, like for instance, it doesn't hit my stop loss right, and the candle closes bearish. Honestly, we're gonna close half, you know, at that point. So super weak bullish candle too. Super weak bullish candle. Let me take a look at the 4-hour. 4-hour, I guess, kind of closed within the range. It like respected it just right there. So I don't know, guys. Very risky position I'm in. Very risky position. So my stop loss is 25 pips. All right, I think at this point, let's have. Just trying to risk manage at this point. I don't like how that's coming down so aggressive. We're breaking the lows. Could work against us there. Well, personally, I'm just exiting. I'm exiting the position. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like it. I hope no one took that same position as me. It was a very aggressive play, and glad we're able to cut the loss short, to be honest. So let me go ahead. I gotta mark this up really quick because I want to make sure I post it to my Discord, because this wasn't announced as I did have. So very glad I closed it though. It's not working out. It was a very aggressive play. Very aggressive play. Oh yeah, thank God. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This is why like the 30 minutes is like you gotta sometimes have that fat stop loss, you know? Because when you're trying to have it too tight, when there's a 30-minute wick that's so fat like that, there's such a high chance that it's gonna come back and hit that, you know? And right now what I'm trying to do, obviously the only thing we can control within the Forex market is our risk. That's it. So with that being said, I'm glad I was able to close. Don't want to get fucked up. So my stop loss, I closed pretty early. Can't even see where it was. Pretty much closed right below. I'm not gonna lie, London session though was nice. London session caught a nice move to the downside. New York session, I could have been more patient. Could have been more patient, honestly. I got a little impatient. Hey, my boy Space Joe. That's what I like to hear, bro. Great job. I like to hear you catch that 10 pips, bro. Oh yeah. Hey, now that's see that move had happened very nicely, bro. But good job with the what's it called? Good job for Gabriel. Good job, Gabriel, on catching your impulsive buy position here on buy pound yen, and congratulations to Space Joe, man, catching those 10 pips, bro. Good shit on that. What was I gonna say though? Oh, I caught the gold cell. That's right. Yeah, that gold cell looked pretty damn good. Take a look at it again. Oh yeah, see, thank God, guys. I'm glad we closed. Alright, I need to screenshot it. Alright, that represents it pretty fucking good right there. That's a loss if I've ever seen it. Alright, cool. So, not really bad. Actually trading demo till I get a funded account. Hey, bro, that's lit. That's lit, bro. Don't be ashamed of it. That's what you gotta do, man. You don't want to be trying to get a funded account trying to pass these fucking phases and you're fucking up, you know? You gotta be fucking up on the demo account. Because you still gotta pay for that funded account at the end of the day. You just gotta pay for the trial at least. So it's like, bro, I get that, bro. I would trade that demo account so you feel like you flipped something. Woo, thank goodness, guys, we ended up getting out of that. But let me go back. Let me take a look here at this 30-minute. When did we get that clean move, though? Because this looks so choppy. To the max. Whoa, did not mean to do that. Yeah, wow, the hourly been the only one to give you that, and dude, it's crazy. Not gonna lie, trying to catch that London session move would have been difficult. That happened at 11 o'clock. If you would have entered right here, stop loss above there, yeah, you would have had to take a profit right here. You would have had to. If you would have held, you would have been butthurt as hell because this came right back up to entry. No, yeah, bro. Hey, that's more power to you, bro. 100%. There's more power to you, bro. For real. The funding account, everything like that's all good. All I'm saying is just get yourself feeling confident. Get yourself feeling good up on that demo account. When you feel good, bro, you're gonna pass that challenge. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, thank goodness, guys. Thank goodness. End up getting out of that. Yeah, best to just stay out of this position. Even though the price is moving quite a bit. Like, literally the only potential chance I could have entered this would have been impulsively. Because if you would have entered impulsively, then you would have had maybe about the same stop loss. But wow. Oh, no, you've been straight. Because you would have 43 pip stop loss if you would have entered impulsively and easily would have been able to take that 43 pip stop, take profit. So today for me, to review my trading session, today in regarding to trading pre-New York, honestly, I had to enter impulsively. Today was an impulsive entry type of day. I missed the move. And yeah, I stayed out of it. You know, I was relatively patient here. I started considering that if we could tap this daily zone, which I believe right now we're heading right towards it. So I'd like to see what happens. So we're going right for it. I'd like to see how this reacts. So beautiful thing is here we're able to keep our loss very very small opposed to our other profitable trades. It has been relatively these past the past month been it's been decent, right? It's been decent, guys. Had a really rough week right here. The week of May 26th. May 26th had a rough week. Had a real rough week. This right here is what I want to avoid, right? These are definitely one-to-ones, one-to-one take profits. Every time I take a loss, I'm trying to take a loss smaller than this, obviously, because these are 1.5% positions pretty much. Able to counteract that recently in quite a bit, but this week really did catch up to me. And I'm glad that since we took that loss today, it's nowhere near any of these losses here. That's the beneficial part that I can say is with today's trading session, is I was able to manage that risk. We ended up seeing that shit wasn't gonna work out for me. I don't know if anybody else took that position, but it didn't work out for me. I instantly wanted to close. It just wasn't it. I'm glad we closed. We did miss the impulsive entries, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Just for next time, it's always better for me to understand, you know, hey, best to be patient. It's best to be patient. But yeah, folks, at this point, I don't know. I think I might just take the one trade today. What the hell's going on, pound yen here? See, I can't lie. So I'm just gonna explain something really quick. If I was in this position, so right, obviously I would have entered somewhere around here. Stop loss would have been about 26, 27 pips, right? If I would have entered, it would have gone up. The most went up at 24 pips. We'd have been super close. Hey, Space Joe, great to see you, bro. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow, bro. We're gonna make it happen tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get some nice profitable positions, bro. Have a great day. But yeah, so what I was trying to say though is 26 pips would be the initial take profit, right? We didn't hit that in this moment. The next candle opened up was bearish. It closed bearish. In that moment, I would have honestly closed 50%. I would have closed 50%. Obviously, when the candle closed though. So I would have closed 50% in profits and then would have went the rest in profits, right? But either way, I would have closed 50% there to try and manage risk, just in case it would have came back down on me if I was in that GJ position. So I'm just taking a look at what I could have done here. But that would have been at 6 a.m. Wasn't even awake at 6 a.m. Super weak bearish candle or bullish candle too. It's another thing that I should have paid attention to here entering this position. Very silly. You know, very silly. Maybe the 15-minute has a little bit stronger candle, but at the end of the day, that 30-minute candle is going to speak for majority of it, right? Very, very weak. Very, very weak bullish candle. So, yeah, I was glad we were able to manage risk, guys, honestly. Can't be tripping too much. But at the end of the day, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Space Joe, hey, Gabriel De La Pena, bro, I hope, you know what I'm saying, hope your fucking trades went great today, bro, to be honest. But other than that, my guy, hey, Gabriel, I hope I see you tomorrow, bro, for real. It's the first time I've ever seen you, bro, and I hope I see you tomorrow, bro, on the trading day. I like to hear your analysis. I like to hear what you got to say. We're all in here together just to become professional traders and get the experience. So only way we can become professional traders, we put our time and effort into it, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for putting in that effort to trade. Let's keep trying to make a positive impact on the world. And yeah, most definitely, guys. You guys have